Hi, this is Christina from Redirect Fine Creative, and today I'm going to be working with these two pictures. And I'm using a combination of the Simple Stories Love Collection and Maggie Holmes Bloom. And right now I'm just going to kind of play with the pattern papers and decide how I want those to be labeled. And I know I want to use that little die cut in the middle that says Collect Beautiful Moments. This is actually, I'm doing the layout of a day in May. And this was one of our prompts, was to do a page about our most treasured objects. So the top one of these is a necklace that has a bunch of individual charms on it, and it was actually my grandmother's. She had a charm bracelet, and so one year for Christmas, after she passed away, my mom took the charms and divided them up and made them into necklaces for her and my sister and I. So we would each have a collection of some of those most important charms. And then on the one on the bottom is actually a bracelet, and it's made out of the handles of silverware. And it was actually custom made out of my grandma's favorite silverware that she used her entire life, and bent and shaped into bracelets. And my mom and my aunt and my sister and I all have matching ones of those. And so those were the two things that I wanted to create this layout about. And so you're going to see me kind of play around with the embellishments. I make a lot of changes throughout the course of the layout. But I start out thinking I'm going to go with those hearts, and I end up changing my mind and going with flowers instead. But here you see I have that heart collection out, and I'm thinking I'm going to use these diamonds just kind of staggered, and then I decide against it. So I go back and decide I'm going to use the Maggie Holmes Bloom die cut pack that has all of those gorgeous florals in it. Right now I'm just trying to find a pattern paper that I like behind that die cut that says Collect Beautiful Moments. And I end up deciding, I kind of flip through the whole pad and decide on the script paper that says hello. There it is. And so I'm going to use that one to create a little border. And you'll see I have it in one corner of the paper, and then I end up moving it and putting it in the other corner of the paper. Only because that other corner has a little bit of distressing and like mock splatters on it in pink. And you can just see them in the bottom edge, and I wanted to include that part in the layout. And then you see I have the Bloom washi tape strips, and I'm going to use a little strip of that to put at the top, and then I'll continue that element later in the page. And then I'm going to go ahead and arrange all these florals kind of peeked underneath this photo strip. So I'm just going to kind of arrange those so that they're at all different distances, so they kind of look random. And then I skipped over the part where I glue all those down, and I added the leaves that have the gold glittery paper on them so that I can kind of continue that gold element throughout the page. And I decided on the heart sticker sheet, they had a little sticker that says a lifetime of love and memories, so I added that in that top corner. And then I'm looking over the phrases and trying to decide if there's any more of that I want. And then I decide to go back and pick out the Maggie Holmes Bloom. I have the stickers and some of the puffy stickers and that type of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and take that love script and put it right in the middle in the white space of that bracelet. And I decided that that metallic heart was too big, so I went to the sticker sheet and they had a smaller one. So I went with that one, and then I also put a mini one on there that has a hint of the mint on it to kind of tie in the pattern paper that I chose in the background. And then I switched that die cut out for a puffy sticker just to add some more dimension to that side. And I'm going to continue looking, trying to decide if there's anything else I want to add to this page. I have those banners up in the top right hand corner right now, and I'm actually going to go down to just one, which you see right there. And I add some of that washi tape at the top, and then I'm going to have some phrases. They say memorable and pretty, and those are from the puffy sticker sheet. And then I think I'm going to use that heart, and I actually decide to get out my gold glitter paper and punch some little glitter hearts instead, just so that there's some more of that glitter element throughout the page. And then I add one also to that title sticker. So now what I did is I printed all of my journaling on vellum. And you see there I have an embossing dauber. And so I'm going all the way around the edges. And then I'm going to put some Zing gold glitter embossing powder on it. And I'm going to add that to the edges all the way around to just kind of make it look a little bit more formal. It ends up when you heat emboss it that it looks really, really glittery and shiny. So it's beautiful in the end. And there you see I'm just adding that to all four sides, getting rid of my extra, and then I'm going to go ahead and take my heat gun and finish off all that embossing. And yeah, I'm going to get that really shiny, beautiful edging. It does warp the vellum just a little bit, but not too bad. And I'm going to end up kind of tucking it in on my paper. So it's going to go over on that right-hand side, and I'm going to tuck the corners into those leaves and into the flowers. And then that's going to take up all of that blank space. And then I'm going to go ahead and add that die cut down in the corner to kind of anchor it down there. And then I'm flipping back through all of those embellishments and things, trying to see if there's anything else that I want to go ahead and add. I'm looking for something for the top part of that journaling where it's not quite as long. And there I find the banner I was going to use up at the top. And I decided that was a perfect thing to help hold that vellum in place. So I'm going to add that just off on the side, and it kind of ties the florals into that side of the page as well. And then I'm going to go back and see if there's anything else I want to add because, you know, as Chanel always says, more is more. So of course I wasn't finished yet. Down in that bottom corner, I go ahead and add some more of those phrase puffy stickers, and they say beautiful and I adore you. And that's going to be the final layout. I hope you enjoyed this layout, and if you did, go ahead and like and subscribe down below, and I'll be back soon. Bye!